Natural gas traded bearish this week as well and has moved below the critical zone at 4 and has kissed the critical support at 3.94. We have discussed this last week as well and in our daily updates that 4 and 3.94 should offer a greater support zone. Can we say that the lows for net gas is done? Can we expect a round of rally again from the coming week, or it is going to break here all the way towards 3.8 3.5 zone? What is going to be our strategy in order to profit trading natural gas in the coming week? We're gonna see with the help of charts and indicators. This is a weekly review. I do share my twice a day updates for net gas, first with the Asia and Europe session, next with the US session. Thus subscribe, press the bell icon, do like, share and comment. Join the free Telegram channel for live updates and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Let's start first on the weekly chart. See, net gas has crossed over, the moving averages have crossed over here in net gas long back, and since then the prices are trading bullish, and now in fact the 50 and 100 period are also on the verge of a crossover. And if you look at the formation, every rise offsets with a retracement, and the retracement, bigger the rise, follows with a bigger retracement. And also notice the 20 period moving average has offered a greater support so far. Right now the prices are trading with divergence from the 20 period, which is sitting at around 3.5 levels. Now remember how it opens the coming week, that is going to be of prime importance. A drop below 3.92 might take it towards 3.8, and in fact this will increase the possibility of a move which is going to take it all the way towards 3.6 3.5 zone. But right now too early to conclude, as there are critical supports available till towards $3.8 zone. Now when you look at the stochastic here on the weekly charts, you can find out after hitting the highs, now it is starting to look back down, which suggests that the momentum on the downside will increase here. The MACD on the weekly charts, see, it has dropped sharp here, then the retracement has started, and since then it is consistently staying bullish. And I have been bullish in net gas since long as well. Those who follow me for long must have noticed and must have observed in my annual review, in my monthly review, I have shared every time that first targets for net gas is going to be towards 4.44 4.45 zone, which is done. And in fact we have seen this month a move towards close to $5 levels, that is 4.93. And thus it appears a little retracement can be expected, as well as we have already seen a very good bull run right from the low. Remember, it's not too far when the prices were at $2 levels just few months back, and it has already delivered close to 150% return. So now it is trying to re-raise some of the gains. Coming to the daily, on the daily charts, similar observations. The first thing here is bigger rise, bigger retracement. This time it has breached the channel and it has come out of this channel. Now notice this, it is consolidated here, it has breached the critical support at 4, and the most important part is right now it is seen taking the support from 50 period moving average, and this also makes 3.92 3.94 as a critical support. And once the price is trades below this, in fact it might deliver a gap down opening where the prices might move towards 3.8 in the coming week. Now notice what's happening here: drop, retracement, first bearish candle, and the second one, if it trades below 3.92 3.94 zone, you can expect a greater down move, similar size, where 3.8 3.78 should be there, and in fact 3.7 3.6 can be there. Now the next strongest support below 3.8 3.7 is first 3.5 zone, which is going to be the next critical support here on the down. It's been trading bullish since weeks and months, and now trying to erase some of the gains. We should not mind it. Stochastic right now looking downwards. When you look at MACD, I have shared this in my daily updates as well. See, twin top is done. We have already seen a very good rise in the month or since last few weeks, and now it is crossed over. Now after the crossover, because see, this crossover has come at a highly elevated levels, now it is trading with divergence, now it is trading bearish looking down. And now when you see this rise, retracement rise, it could start to retrace here, and now possibly we may see a move all the way towards the bottom. And thus for the next few sessions we need to be extremely cautious with natural gas on the upside. Only bullishness in nat gas is beyond 4.3 and 4.4 to 4.44 zone. Now this zone is going to remain critical on the upside, 4.3 and 4.4 to 44 zone. If these two levels are taken, you can just stay bullish as well, because see, a gap up opening in the coming week and a move beyond 4.3 should confirm a reversal process, and then 4.4 to 4.44 once it breaks will increase the possibility of a move towards 4.6, 4.8. Because one thing you should keep a note that the stance for the near term for natural gas, not near term but for the year 2025, is pretty much bullish. Even if it erases some of the gains, it can again bounce back and recover sharp. So where it opens in the coming week, that is going to be of importance, and the resistance on the upside you should watch out, that is 4.3, 4.44, 4 to 44. If you look at the RSI, this is looking downwards, which is a slight bearish sign. Now let's have a look at the monthly. On the monthly charts, notice this straight bullish channel, higher lows, higher highs. Yes, this was outside Bollinger Bands, and now the prices have fallen within the bands here. And notice the candle will turn red when the price is trades below 3.8. Now below 3.8 it can show a swing all the way. This could be a sharp swing, sharp drop as well, because when you see the formation here, couple of bullish candles, then a pullback, higher highs, it could show or it could turn red or close in red. Yes, still keeping itself intact in this bullish channel. Now notice one point is pretty clear. As long as now $3 levels are not taken for the near term in net gas, we should not be treating this as bearish. Now these levels are in fact very far below from the current levels, that is close to $4 levels. If you say $3 level, that is almost a 33% uh, erosion of the wealth here. 33% erosion of value is definitely a big deal here, because see, net gas has just started to show the momentum on the upside after a while. Also notice what it is doing here is drop, retracement, drop. Now it is looking upwards, and it certainly might head towards $6 to $8 levels very possibly towards the year end, because now it's also the summertime, and the consumption data will drive the prices. But yes, uh, sooner or later the prices has to be moved towards $6 to $8 levels, possibly towards the end of the year. By the end of the year 2025 we may see those levels. But right now, if you talk about the current week, we can see 3.8 levels should be offering a greater support. Stochastic almost flat, but look at MACD. Now notice this is also another interesting aspect. After this greater decline, after this post COVID spike, we can see a greater decline has appeared, and now it is reversed. Now, after reversing, see, it is still trading with divergence and bullishness, looking upwards. This increases the possibility of continuation of this up move for a while from here. And thus, this also confirms with our analysis and prediction of higher levels in net gas by the year end 2020. The RSI is rising, which is again a supportive sign for the bulls. On the 4-hour chart, now notice on the 4-hour charts, after this drop, it is stayed flat, then the rise has appeared, and you can see higher highs are seen, then lower lows have appeared, and it is trying to bounce back from here. Now on the upside, 4.1, 4.15 first resistance, 4.3 the next. These are going to remain the critical milestones for net gas on the upside. Once it trades beyond 4.3, you can expect a stronger rise here, where 4.4 to 4.44 can be seen, and then 4.45. The next 4.5, the next critical milestone will appear, because if it trades beyond 4.5, certainly you can say $5 levels are in sight, and we are looking forward to another round of rise here. Right now I will say long term trends are still bullish, but for near term, for the coming week at least, we need to be cautious and watchful here. Any drop below 3.9294, stay short. Possibility of a move towards 3.8 will increase, then 3.72, then 3.6, then 3.5. 3.5 is a greater support here if at all net gas starts to show any downside. Stochastic rising, MACD moderately bearish, RSI is at bottom. So now we have seen the charts and indicators. Time for me to give you the trading levels and strategy. And before I provide you the levels, if you want to learn this art of trading, join my mentorship batch. If you just want to trade as per the signals, be a part of my signals channel on Telegram. Connect with me, write an email, ping me on Telegram for your queries. And if you're looking forward to a broker which offers you a SAP free account with lowest spreads and no hidden charges, easier transactions and easier withdrawals from across the globe, you can find the recommended broker link also in the channel and video description. First, let's talk about the levels to buy. I will recommend you to buy if you see it is staying above 4.02. First is 4.05, then 4.1. Very important. And if it stays above 4.1, I will look forward to 4.14. This is taken established for 4.2 and then 4.3. Now once 4.3 is taken, my favorite 4.4 to 4.44 levels will appear. Now see, these are going to remain the most critical levels here on the upside. These four levels, as in how it takes, the bullishness will increase specifically beyond 4.3 and 4.42 levels. You can just stay bullish for 4.5, 4.6 to 4.8 and then 5. Anything and everything is possible. You have to keep a note of the levels. Remember, as in how, see, this is nat gas. It can give you a gap down, gap up, and it can just rally at 20% in a single day. Imagine what we had seen in the last few weeks. Yes, it can repeat that. However, right now the prospects are not very much supportive for such a stronger rise. On the downside, I will recommend a selling entry now at 3.96. Expect 3.92 first support levels. Very, very strong support here. If this is taken, then you can expect 3.86, 3.8. Now 3.8, 3.78 is the most strongest support here. Any drop below 3.78 should invite the bears. You can stay short for 3.7, then 3.66, then 3.6, and then 3.5 levels will appear, below which anyways a greater correction to follow. Now remember, from 4 to 3.5, if you see, this is almost 10 to 12% depreciation in value, and thus a possible down move can be there, but I will say greater supports should be seen at around 3.8, 3.7 zone, which you should be watchful of. So take your trades accordingly, take your positions accordingly, like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship batch, join my signals channel. Reach out to me for your queries, join the free Telegram channel for live updates, and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading week ahead and a happy weekend. Thank you.